Hi guys, hope everybody is doing well today. Just received an absolutely humongous box of tools from my friend Alex in the Netherlands. Alex is a tool legend and finds amazing stuff, and when he gets a box full he posts it to England, so we can all thank Alex for this. There'll be a link below to Alex's Instagram. If you haven't already, go over, check him out, say hello. Alex Tools gets some fantastic tools himself. He's a collector of American tools and mostly whatever Scoutcrafters bought, which is we all do that, so can't blame him for that one. So Alex has bought me quite a few items, so let's get on with it and try and figure out what he bought. So the first item he bought was this Vono number 2.5. Now a Vono is a very rare British vice from the 1920s. I already have a few of them, and Dave from Restore and Make has a few as well. What's really cool about this one is it comes with a clamp-on vise. So obviously I've taken it off because I want to put it on the shelf, but it comes with a clamp-on vise so you can clamp it onto the table. Really nice item, and he got that for an absolute bargain, €27.50 with the shipping to him. So that was an absolute bargain, a real beauty and a lovely example. So we'll put this back in a minute on the shelf and we'll see what it looks like. The next item he bought was another cheapie. I think this was possibly €10 plus postage, possibly about under €20 including shipped. This is a W&P Ward, and it says there anvil, and it's a little 2.5 inch made in England, but it's ended up in the Netherlands vice. Got a bit of a bent handle, but it's a nice little guy, and it's, you know, would look great with a little restoration. The main reason for buying that, we both thought it was pretty cheap, so under 20 quid. I think that was a bargain, so thanks Alex for that one. The next one, I can't resist these. This is a York 60, nice little guy. Somebody's painted blue. I think the original red colour is showing just beneath there, but this one's in good order. It's got the sticker over the top, so makes me wonder. And then the jaws look to be quite sharp as well on both sides, so it's not been badly abused. Runs really beautifully. This is like the original baby bullet from Czechoslovakia, so another great find. Alex paid, I think, €40 plus shipping for this, so about £45 shipped to Alex. That's a bargain, so I was certainly pleased with that one. So he got 3 really cool vices. The next item he got was this set of 3 wrenches. We've got not so rare, pretty rare, hen's teeth, impossible to find, rare. So we got 3. It was a job lot of 3. I only really wanted this one. This one I really wasn't fussed, and this one I'm happy to have. This one is a 12-inch sort of fishtail or shark wrench, and it's in lovely shape, and the writing's really sharp, but somebody's drilled a hole through it, which is a real shame. So unfortunately it's a bit marred by the hole, but a beautiful wrench. Looks to be quite sharp, not too chewed up, and it's, you know, it's a nice one to have. The next one basically is a Baco 31 made in Sweden, and it's got paint on it, but it's also a bit rusty, so I'll probably put this in the Evaporust and see how it comes out. Give it a wire wheel, see if we can get that paint off, but nothing overly special. But this one, is a Baco number 420. I don't know if you can see there, chroma, and it's a different design to the one I currently have. So this one is the thinner version with the thinner walls on the edge, and this one is the wider one. Now these are extremely rare. This one is missing the screw, so I'm going to see if I can put a screw in it. But it's got the original thumb wheel. I think it works just fine, just needs a good clean out and a good wire wheel. So I think that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to clean this up and see what it looks like, and then we'll get back. Right, so I've just given this a little wire wheel just to take the worst of the corrosion off. You can see the writing now. This is a 6-inch 420, and this is a 6-inch 420 chroma. Sweden. I think I might go and take the chrome off this one as well and give it a little wire wheel. Might you know, even out the appearance of both. I mean, it's kind of a shame to lose the original chrome, but we'll see. So basically these 3 wrenches Alex bought for me from Swedish eBay because it was European postage only, and I paid about £250, believe it or not, for that spanner and the other one, and I don't regret it neither because it's a rather nice and rather rare little backhoe. So yeah, so this is really one of the highlights for me. So we've got 3 vices, and we got the backhoe spanners, and then the guess the price is coming up now. So the guess the price, which Alex packed really nicely in a Tupperware container, is a Stanley number 1. I mean, these are pretty rare. This one's got some pitting on the lever cap and on the actual breaker, on the blade and the chip breaker, whatever. So it's a bit pitted. I think it's got like a rosewood handle and a rosewood knob. The handle is in pretty good condition. No arms, no problems there. You may have gathered the issue is I think it's de-threaded in the hole, so it's not quite catching in. So it's going to need some messing around with to get that back in. It's going to need a good clean. I'm not sure if I should polish this up and then try and age it a little bit, but it's still a Stanley number 1. Now possibly the mouth has been widened a fraction as well, which is not ideal, but so the condition was taken into account, I think, when I purchased this tool. So yeah, a nice item, works well, just needs some fettling. So I think I'm gonna have to re-tap that out, possibly re-clean it out. Maybe that needs to go a little bit further inset in the handle to catch the thread, or possibly get another screw. Not sure yet, possibly. So yeah, Stanley number 1 with some minor issues, well, major issues, but still a Stanley number 1. How much do you think I paid for it? I mean, the going rate is usually between 1,000 and 2,500 depending, but obviously this one has got issues, so like we said, so you have to take that into account. All right, so this is the rarer item of today, and now I want to show you one more thing which Alex got me, which I'm over the moon, and then you have to put in the comments which is your favorite item. So Alex took a trip over to Sweden, and when he was in Stockholm he drove over to the backhoe museum, but it was closed, and the backhoe museum donated its displays to another museum which is still open, which Alex actually went in. So at the end of this video I'll try and put some clips of what Alex took of the backhoe display. Alex found me this fantastic book in the museum where it's got all the different adverts, and it's got the original, like there's a Primus stove, and it's absolutely fascinating, the different pictures, the history of backhoe. It's in Swedish, but the pictures are amazing. So they've got some fantastic pictures in this book. So thank you, Alex, for this amazing book. It tells you all sorts of engineering. I mean, just look at that. Just look at, I don't know if you can see the chap's face in Sweden there, working hard in the tumbler. I'm guessing that's to take off the pits. But really interesting book, and it tells you lots of things about the factory. Oh look, that's the that's in the backhoe museum, that is, that picture. So yeah, really interesting book. So thank you for picking that up, Alex. Was that a spanner, do I see there? Oh yeah, an original advertisement for the backhoe adjustable spanner, and then we've got here a more modern one. So thank you for Alex. Alex also got me this leaflet from the backhoe museum, 1853. Oh, that was the guy's name. So it's, I'm gonna have to read through this. Super interesting. You see that's one of the original backhoe 1892 adjustable spanners. That's also one of the really rarest ones. And then back to the more modern examples of today. All right, so Alex, you're a legend. Love the book. I'm going to go and sit down now and have a look, read through it and look at the pictures. Super happy with the items. For me, the highlight is the number 1 and the extremely rare one at 420, which I've just give a little clean to. They are 2 small but extremely rare tools. I think that the 420 is even more rare than the Stanley number 1. That's how rare the 420 is. So super happy about that. Really beautiful Stanley number 1. Just needs a little bit of work. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll put some clips now of me tidying up, and then I will put some clips of Alex's visit to the museum. All right, take care. Bye.